We're back at the U.S. Powerboat Championships here in Laughlin, Nevada. You saw Roger Glover flip his boat so violently. Thankfully, he's just fine. In slow motion, Roger, what exactly happened out there?
I really don't know what happened. We were coming out of the turn. Boat was just starting to take a nice ride, and all of a sudden, I was in the water. I suspect that the motor let loose and locked up, and that flipped the boat over upside down.
Well, Roger, we're all glad you seem to be in great shape.
Yeah, I wish my boat was in as good a shape as I am.
We earlier asked the rescue team for a demonstration, and Byron Bronson describes their rescue drill.
Pat, this will be a simulation of a driver in the water after an accident. The first rescue boat comes in with 2 rescue divers, one in front of the driver and one in back. At this point, they prepare him for the rescue pickup team to come along. The Stokes litter is now put into the water. The driver is put on board the Stokes litter and hoisted on board the boat.
Okay, on my end. Up, Don! Up, Don! Go, Don!
Once the driver is secured to the bow of the boat, the National Drag Boat Association rescue team hurries toward shore. This unit happens to be the world's finest and fastest. I've seen them take a driver from entry into the water to entry into the ambulance in less than 55 seconds.
They are simply outstanding, aren't they? A dedicated rescue team. Well, it's back to the U.S. Powerboat Championships. But you can't help but wonder what's on these drivers' mind. They viewed Roger Glover's accident. Here they come to the start line. Generally, they put it behind them and go racing. And racing they are. It's a good start. Lane Morris on the outside. Lane Morris continues to go down the river. He's going around the perimeter buoy down by the island. He's gone 500 yards out of the way. And in the meantime, coming up the backstretch, that's Don Reeder. Mark Barstow. J. Ray Pauley. Down the backstretch they go. These are the super stocks. 120 to 125 miles an hour.
And this is Dean Wilson, 30 years of racing experience plus 4 sons that race, and one is here today. He's our chief referee, Pat.
You know, Byron, factually, these boats visit 2 states in every heat as they go down the Nevada shore and come back up the Arizona shore. But Lane Morris, with that start, looked like he was going to head all the way down and visit California far down the river. Well, here they come. We've got Ray Pauley, and we've got Jeff Nance, and Mark Marstall. You know, J. Ray Pauley and Jim Newton and Lane Morris can always be seen hanging out together in the pits. And J. Ray Pauley, who went through a year of retirement, always says, I ain't got any business out here with these young guys. And Lane Morris always says, I just don't have enough horsepower. And Jim Newton stands there and grins as they try to psych each other out. But when they get out here on the course, boy, do they go racing. And racing they are. J. Ray Pauley on the outside. Who do we have on the inside there, Byron?
On the inside, we have Don Reeder. Don Reeder sets his plate and comes to the corner. On the outside is J. Ray Pauley. Comes to the corner, sets his plate, and again, here the horsepower. Nice turn and down the front chute.
Byron, we had counted Lane Morris out of it, but Lane Morris has pulled into 3rd position already. He was 500 yards behind. We figured after winning the first heat of the day, he was out of it, but he's not out of it. That's Lane Morris moving to the outside with J. Ray Pauley in the middle. Watch him come into this turn. My goodness, how SS-85 is flying. Lane Morris to the... Ooh, we had a close one there as Don Reeder went right through the rooster tail of J. Ray Pauley. And now Lane Morris on the inside. He started 5th. He was way behind the pack. My, how he has driven that boat. And right now we've got to call him the leader as we come into the 2nd turn on the 3rd lap. Lane Morris has taken the lead after going all the way around the wrong buoy at the start. And J. Ray Pauley on the outside. Let's watch him through the... Wow, what a turn. He looked like he was on a sled car track the way he went through there. But don't give up on J. Ray Pauley. He doesn't like seeing Lane Morris pull him on the inside. I think Lane caught him completely by surprise.
Yes, he did. Lane again has that patent 1-pin turn down, setting his plate and cranking his boat hard left, and gets an excellent start off of each pin.
We're in the final lap, and Lane Morris is about to do the impossible. Oh, look at that turn. And now we come down to the final lap. They're in the straightaway on the Arizona side of the course. Lane Morris has his cavitation plate set perfectly. He's got that Chevy engine screaming. J. Ray Pauley doesn't want to give up. He's on the outside. Let's watch that final turn. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing here on the waters of the Colorado River. Boy, if you go in these waters, it's icy cold. Lane Morris around the turn. I think he's got it. I think he's done it. Here he comes down the straightaway. He's put about 75 yards between himself and J. Ray Pauley. Two Utahns battling it here on the Colorado River this afternoon. Lane Morris about to win his second heat after that incredibly poor start. He did it. Checkered flag up. Morris pulled him. J. Ray Pauley is second, and Mark Marstall finishes third. What a heat of racing.
What a fantastic job Morris did.
These are the U.S. Powerboat Championships, which will continue right after this.